When it comes to heavy-duty pickup trucks in the United States, few rivalries are as intense and respected as the battle between the 2026 Ford F-250 and the 2026 Ram 2500. On this channel Car Verdict, we break down everything you need to know about these two powerful machines, giving you a real-world perspective on performance, pricing, specs, features, and overall value so you can decide which truck deserves your attention and your money. Starting with overall design and presence, both trucks deliver that bold American heavy-duty look, but they approach it differently. The 2026 Ford F-250 continues the Super Duty legacy with a more aggressive and functional design, featuring a massive grille, strong body lines, and a work-focused stance that immediately signals capability. It looks like a truck built to get things done, whether that is towing massive loads or handling rough job sites. On the other hand, the 2026 Ram 2500 leans slightly more toward refinement while still maintaining toughness. Its exterior styling is smoother, with a more modern and upscale feel, especially in higher trims. Ram has clearly aimed to combine rugged performance with a premium aesthetic that appeals to buyers who want both work and lifestyle versatility. Inside the cabin is where the differences become even more noticeable. Ford has improved the F-250 interior significantly over the years, offering a practical and tech-focused layout. You get large digital displays, a functional dashboard, and materials that are durable yet increasingly premium in higher trims. However, the Ram 2500 has built a strong reputation for having one of the best interiors in the truck segment, and the 2026 model continues that trend. With high-quality materials, a more refined layout, and one of the largest infotainment screens available, the Ram 2500 feels closer to a luxury SUV than a traditional work truck. For drivers who spend long hours behind the wheel, comfort, seat quality, and cabin quietness give Ram a noticeable edge. Under the hood is where these trucks truly define themselves. The 2026 Ford F-250 offers multiple engine options, including a powerful gasoline V8 and the highly respected Powerstroke diesel engine. The diesel variant is the highlight, producing massive torque numbers that make towing and hauling feel effortless. Ford has engineered this truck to dominate in raw capability, and it shows in both horsepower and torque figures. The Ram 2500 counters with its own strong lineup, including a Hemi V8 and the legendary Cummins turbo diesel engine. The Cummins engine is known for durability and long-term reliability, making it a favorite among truck enthusiasts who prioritize longevity and consistent performance over extreme peak numbers. When it comes to towing and payload capacity, the Ford F-250 usually takes the lead. It is built with a focus on maximum capability, and its advanced towing technology makes handling large trailers more manageable. Features like trailer backup assist, multiple camera angles, and smart hitch systems make a real difference for users who regularly tow heavy equipment. The Ram 2500 is no slouch in this area, offering strong towing numbers and excellent stability, but it often falls slightly behind Ford in maximum capacity. However, many drivers appreciate how the Ram feels more controlled and comfortable while towing, especially over long distances. Ride quality is another important factor, and this is where the Ram 2500 stands out. Thanks to its rear coil spring suspension system, it delivers a smoother and more comfortable ride compared to the traditional leaf springs used in many heavy-duty trucks, including the F-250. This makes a big difference for daily driving, especially when the truck is not fully loaded. The Ford F-250, while extremely capable, can feel stiffer and more truck-like on regular roads. This is not necessarily a downside for work-focused buyers, but for those who use their truck as a daily driver, the Ram's ride comfort can be a major advantage. Technology and features in both trucks are impressive and continue to evolve in 2026. The Ford F-250 is equipped with advanced driver assistance systems, a large infotainment display, and work-oriented tech like onboard scales and smart towing features. Ford focuses heavily on making the truck smarter for job site efficiency. Meanwhile, the Ram 2500 emphasizes user experience and convenience, offering a massive touchscreen interface, premium audio systems, and intuitive controls that make everyday driving more enjoyable. Both trucks include modern safety features such as adaptive cruise control, blind spot monitoring, and lane keeping assist, ensuring that they meet the expectations of today's buyers. In terms of pricing, both trucks cover a wide range depending on trims and configurations. The 2026 Ford F-250 typically starts at a slightly lower base price compared to the Ram 2500, making it an attractive option for buyers looking for a work-focused truck without too many extras. However, as you move up to higher trims with diesel engines and advanced features, the price can increase significantly. The Ram 2500 also starts competitively but tends to climb higher in premium trims, especially with luxury-focused packages like limited or Longhorn editions. For buyers seeking a more upscale experience, the additional cost of the Ram can feel justified. Fuel efficiency is not the primary concern in this segment, but diesel engines in both trucks offer better mileage compared to gasoline options, especially during highway driving and towing. The Ford Powerstroke diesel is known for its strong balance of power and efficiency, while the Cummins diesel in the Ram is praised for its reliability and steady performance over time. Choosing between them often comes down to personal preference and brand loyalty rather than a massive difference in fuel economy. Another important consideration is reliability and maintenance. Ford trucks have a long-standing reputation for durability and widespread service availability across the United States. The F-250 is built to handle tough conditions, and parts are relatively easy to find. Ram, particularly with its Cummins engine, has built a loyal following among truck owners who value long-term reliability and lower maintenance costs over time. Both brands offer strong warranties and support, but real-world ownership experiences can vary depending on usage and maintenance habits. In terms of resale value, Ford trucks often hold their value well, especially in the heavy-duty segment where demand remains strong. The F-250 benefits from brand recognition and a reputation for capability. The Ram 2500 also performs well in resale, particularly diesel models, but Ford usually has a slight advantage in overall resale consistency. Driving experience is another area where these trucks differ in personality. The Ford F-250 feels powerful, direct, and built for serious work. It gives the driver a sense of control and confidence when handling heavy loads. The Ram 2500, in contrast, feels more refined and comfortable, making it easier to live with on a daily basis. It is quieter, smoother, and more relaxed, especially on highways and long trips. Ultimately, choosing between the 2026 Ford F-250 and the 2026 Ram 2500 depends on what you value most in a pickup truck. If your priority is maximum towing power, advanced work-focused technology, and a truck that feels like it can handle anything you throw at it, the Ford F-250 is the better choice. It is built for serious performance and delivers best-in-class capability in many areas. However, if you want a truck that combines strong performance with superior comfort, a premium interior, and a smoother ride, the Ram 2500 stands out as the more balanced and lifestyle-friendly option. Here at Car Verdict, our goal is to give you honest and detailed comparisons so you can make the best decision based on your needs. Whether you are a contractor, a truck enthusiast, or someone looking for a powerful daily driver, both of these trucks offer incredible value in their own ways. If you enjoyed this detailed comparison and want more reviews, specs breakdowns, and head-to-head battles like this, make sure to subscribe to Car Verdict so you never miss the latest automotive content.